If there is a sports team that best exemplifies the year of 2020, it has to be the Arizona Coyotes. Their GM packs his desk in the middle of the night and flees from the scene due to a nasty divorce occurring between himself and ownership. The team makes the postseason, breaking a 7-year drought, only to be completely forgotten they made the dance in the first place due to getting absolutely manhandled by a tactically superior foe. The team gets caught using illegal drafting methods in previous drafts and, as a result, loses their 2020 second round pick and their 2021 first round pick. And to top it all off, a player they selected in the 2020 draft turned out to be a vile and disgusting human being who felt no remorse for any of his racist actions. This one's gonna be fun. What's going on, my comrades? It's your boy FrankandtheFurious, bringing you the first episode of the Arizona Coyotes Franchise Mode. I've been waiting to do this. So, this is coming out a lot later than NHL's release date. Let me explain myself here. 1, the game was broken. That's plain and simple. On release date, the game was absolutely broken. As you might know, scouts did not do their job. They felt like taking every year off. Rosters needed updated. I did update it as much as I can. I couldn't do everything, but because I wanted to get this out as soon as possible. And third most, I've had a little bit of a busy schedule, so that has partially delayed this, but I'm finally coming out with this now. And I wanted to do Arizona because, by golly, this team is a train wreck right now. And you know what they need? They need some good moments. And that's what I'm hoping to bring here today, but that doesn't mean I'm going to make this series easy. So, if you have watched my Penguin series, you might know I don't like to abuse the AI. That's not my thing. No sirree. So, I'm going to keep that in place in this series. I'm not going to abuse the AI. So, like, if we're going into our draft and there's some players I know I'm not going to re-sign, I'm not going to trade them all to get late picks just so I can get, like, 15 draft picks in the draft. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have a self-imposed limit of, like, 10 draft picks maximum. If I'm rebuilding, I can go a little bit over, but if I'm a good team, I don't want to have, like, 12 picks. Even if, like, half those picks are in the 5th round or later, I still don't want them. That's a no-no for me. Speaking of draft picks, in this game, you can't take out the Coyotes' first round draft pick. You can't. It is given to the Coyotes. So how will we honor our loss of first round pick? Well, in the 2021 draft, I will just select a random nobody with that pick and let them go to free agency once I lose their rights. Basically acting as if we did not even get to draft. So, yeah, we're going to be losing our first round pick for this year. And I'm gonna honor with the NHL decision. And I'm not going to try to cheese a system here being like, I have it. No, I don't have it. I do not, no. Doesn't mean I cannot trade it either. That is also unfair. I have to keep the pick, and I have to waste it. Even if it's the first overall pick, it will pain me, but I will have to waste it. And the next thing up on the list, and this is something I'm very excited about because this is something I would kind of like to see in NHL, but I understand why it's not, because it might be kind of difficult to implement. And we are going to have a no trade and no movement clause system. So how's this going to work, you might ask? Well, anytime I sign a contract for $6 million or over, I will be spinning this wheel and determining what will be added to their contract. So, for example, I signed Jimmy Smith. Jimmy, love you, kid. Here's $8 million. 3 years. Go out there and have fun. Well, to determine Jimmy's thing, we're going to spin the wheel here. So attached to Jimmy's contract would be a 24-team no movement clause, or no trade clause. What does that mean? That means Jimmy can say no to 24 teams in the league. How will I determine that? Well, I'm glad you asked. I will have another wheel set up. I don't have it now. Or I might do a list generator. I don't know. But basically, for this instance, numbers 1 through 24 would all be gone off the list out of the 30 available teams. It will be randomized. So it won't be like the 24 worst teams in the league, which is kind of weird to say 24 worst teams, but yeah, I'll make it random, so it kind of makes it difficult for my trade partners, because if I get 24 teams, I need to move Jimmy. We're going into a rebuild. Jimmy doesn't fit the system anymore. Well, Jimmy might say, well, I just want to only go to these random rebuilder teams, and I look at them, and they have no assets I want. So it's going to add a little bit of difficulty to that. And I'm excited. So I also have no trade, full no trade, and full no movement. Now, what does that mean? If you don't know what these mean in real life, then an explanation. If you do, good on you. You're smart. I love you. I think you're cute. I'll give you a kiss on the head. If you don't, it's okay, my child. I will teach you. A no trade, no movement clause basically gives the player a little bit of power over the general manager and getting a ability to say, I don't want to go to this team. And he gets that choice. Full no trade basically means a player going to any other team can say, no, I don't want to go to that deal. So say if we had a trade in place to send Jimmy to the Minnesota Wild, but Jimmy has a full no trade clause on his team, Jimmy can go, no, I don't want to go to the Wild. And that trade cannot occur, ends right there. Unless we ask him to waive it. Which we can. I will have another wheel for that. Right here. This wheel here will be, if I ask a player, hey, will you waive your no movement or no trade clause to go to this team that was not on your list? Or that was on your list. And he might go, let's see about it. We're going to spin the wheel. I have this kind of weighted to be more no than yes because it's kind of like that in real life. However, I have given myself a 25% chance to at least him going, yeah, fine. I'll go. Fine. So we're going to give myself a little bit of a chance here. But not great of a chance. Not a 50-50 coin flip. But back here. Back to my explanation. Full no trade. Basically, cannot be traded to anyone. A full no movement cannot be sent through waivers. That too cannot be sent to the minors. Has to remain on the NHL roster unless asked otherwise. So yeah, I'm going to be manually doing this anytime I sign a contract. And you might be asking, well, what if you got a player that's demanding like $6.1 million? Are you going to cheese it and be like, oh, I'm going to do a 5.9, rules below it? No, I'm not doing that. No, we're not being cheap. If a player demands probably anything north of $6 million, I'm going to give them $6 million unless I genuinely believe they are not worth that money. So I'm not, this will go in the honor system, but I am not going to say, yeah, you're probably worth $6 million, but I don't want to give you any sort of a no trade clause on your contract. So I'm going to make it 5.975 because no, we're not pulling that crap here. No, this is a challenge I wanted to have, and I'm going to honor it, even if it makes life a little bit difficult. But, back to the game here. Let me show you the lines I've made for this season. On our first line, we have Clayton Geller, who's going to be centered by Christian Dvorak and Connor Garland. This is going to be, hopefully, our first line going forward. I would probably like someone other than Christian Dvorak in the centerman spot, but we will see about someone else potentially filling it in the potential future. Second line, we have Lawson Krause, Nick Schmaltz, and Phil Kessel, who I changed over to a playmaker. I loved watching Kessel in Pittsburgh. one of my favorite players in Pittsburgh. Still a little sad to see him go to Arizona. I understand why they did it. Still sad to see him go. But the one thing I noticed with Phil's game, he has transformed into a pass-first type of guy. His shot is still incredible. Don't get me wrong. Phil, that guy can snipe a tooth out of anywhere. I swear to God, this guy's insane with his shot. But recently, he looks for the pass next off. And so I'm like, you know what? Him being a playmaker makes a little more sense instead of a sniper. On the fourth line, we have Barrett Hayden, who I ended up bumped up to a high top 6 forward because this guy's supposed to be good. And medium top 6 forwards are very hit and miss in this game. So, you know what? I'm going to give him potentially first line potential, but probably more around second. So, yeah. He'll be centered by Derek Stepan and Tyler Pitlick, new addition. And on the fourth line, we will have Dryden Hunt, Johan Larsson, and Christian Fischer. My thoughts on the forward core. It might be a rough year on offense. Past that first line, it might be a rough year on offense. But to be fair, it's kind of been a rough year on offense for the Coyotes the past 3 years. So this isn't a change. On defense, we're going to have Oliver Ekman-Larsson, the captain. Oh my God, I burped a little bit. He's going to be playing with Jacob Chychrun, who I kind of have these two paired together, which is kind of weird, but Chychrun doesn't, I could throw him on the second pairing, but I kind of like my second pairing how it is right now, so I don't want to split them up. Speaking of the second pairing, we're going to have Alex Goligoski with Nick Hjalmarsson. And on the third pairing, Jordan Osterley with Jason Demers. And in net, we will have Darcy Kemper and backup Antti Ranta, which, if we struggle this season, don't expect Ranta to last for long in this team because his contract's up at the end of the year. So I might take advantage of, say goodbye, Ranta. Thank you for your service, but we're gonna recoup some assets on deadline day, probably. We shall see. On special teams, on our power play, we got Kessel, Dvorak, Keller, OEL, and Connor Garland on the first unit. The second unit's going to be kind of interesting because we're going to have Hayden getting some power play time with Schmaltz, Kraus, Chychrun, and Goligoski. I am interested to see what we're going to get out of this second power play unit. Hopefully good things. Especially with Hayden there. Four-man, we're going to have Dvorak, Kessel, Geller, OEL. Second unit, Schmaltz, Garland, Goligoski, and Chychrun. Penalty kill, we're going to have Pitlick centering Fischer with Chychrun and OEL. And on the second unit, we're going to have Barrett Hayden with Dryden Hunt, Jason Demers, and Jordan Osterley. Our PK should be good, which means it won't, and our power play will be 25%. Can you explain it? Because I can't. This is how this game works sometimes. First unit, on the three-man, we'll have Dvorak centering Chychrun and Oliver Ekman-Larsson. And on the second unit, we're going to give Barrett Hayden the three-man spot. We're going to trust him. We're going to trust him out there with Osterley and Demers. Now, on the extras, four-man, Dvorak, Keller, OEL, Chychrun. Second unit of Schmaltz, Kessel, Hjalmarsson, and Goligoski. And the third unit of Stepan, Garland, Demers, and Osterley. On the three-man, Dvorak, Kessel, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Schmaltz, Geller, and Chychrun. And last but not least, we have Stepan, Garland, and Goligoski. Our extra attackers will be good old OEL, the captain, and Phil the Thrill. We're going to see what he can do. And on the shootout, we're going to have good old Philip with Clayton, Alex, Oliver, and Christian. Healthy scratches, we got Ilya Labushkin, John Hayden, and who I just signed out of free agency because I love him, Tom Kuhnackel. And partially because he's German, so I already kind of love him because of that. So yeah, I got Kuhnackel. Now let me show you the AHL. I ended up bringing in Michael Spacek. We're going to see if we can get him to develop down here. We shall see. And players like Bo Bennett and Hanna Kainanen, who were under contract last season, are not this season. But in the game, they were assigned to Tucson. I just ended up signing them to contracts. So you know what? I can call them up at some point in the year, and then I can release them at the end of this year if I want to. Just so I don't have a bunch of players down here who aren't under contract with us, basically. Because I would like most of them to be under contract with us. Yeah, we're going to be hoping to see if we can get anything out of Blake Spears, because he's basically the last asset from the Taylor Hall trade. Who would have thought? Strange, yeah. Yeah, on defense, we're going to be giving Capoblanco a top 4 role, as well as Soderstrom's going to squeeze into the lineup. We're going to hope we see good things from Soderstrom, because he's going to be the future down here. And in net right now, we have Aiden Hill and Ivan Prosvetov. If we move Ranta, he'll probably come straight up. I know it says he's a minor starting goaltender, but I got faith in the kid, and besides, he is absurd at the NHL level for some reason. AHL, he's like kind of subpar. NHL, the dude's good. Goalies are weird, okay? Goalies are weird to judge. But yes! We'll begin the 2020 season, and if you're wondering why we are starting after the preseason, I basically did all the scouts and refixing the coaching all off screen. So yeah, just so you didn't have to suffer through that. But we are going to sim through our first month of October. Oh, and also if you're wondering, we went 7-0 in preseason, which means absolutely nothing. We're going to sim through the first month of October, and we are going to see how we do. First game against the Dallas Stars in Dallas. We're going to come out with a win beginning of the season. We are above 500, boys. Doing great. Tyler Pitlick is fully healed. Must have got injured as we lose 1-0 to the Ducks in the next game. And we get to see them again, but not before Christian Dvorak's going to get himself a nice spicy injury. Okay, I'm just going to throw Johan Larsson up there. Oh, first we're going to throw in Kuhnhackl. Kuhnhackl will come in. There we go. We'll give Pitt Fisher the extra time. And up here, we'll just put in Johan Larsson. Give the boost to Schmaltz. We'll give the boost to Stepan. We'll let him jump back up into the top 6, as we're going to lose to the Ducks again by 1 goal, but it was 4-3. We're going to lose to Buffalo 6-2. Oh, this is looking great, as Phil Kessel is going to get himself an injury. Sure. It's the most wonderful time of the year, I tell you, to get injured. Okay, John Hayne, you're a grinder. I do not want you going on the power play. So, yeah, I'm just going to throw Dryden Hunt up there. If you're wondering, I put my injury settings on 40 out of 100 because I have a deep hatred for myself. And I like it being semi-realistic, where, yeah, a lot of players aren't going to play a full 82. They're going to play a lot, but they're not going to play a full 82. So, yeah, doesn't mean I don't hate myself, because I think a little bit does stem from that. Most likely. Alright. We're gonna let Barrett Hayden jump up there. Okay, Dryden Hunt, you have been absolutely god-awful. You know what? Maybe you just need a line change. Who knows? Oh, God. Oh, we've got nothing from the bottom 6. That is absolutely wonderful. That is wonderful. We're getting stuff from the first line. Barrett Hayden's got 2 goals, 2 assists. That is very cool. As Calgary Flames have already decided, Johnny Eastwood, you're not the John. No, get out, Johnny. You're the fake Johnny. We got the real Johnny. No more Johnnies for us. No. Take this Johnny and shove it up your other Johnny. Christian Dvorak's back. Nice to see. You love to see it. Alrighty, let's move Johan Larsson back out of the Dvorak spot. Move the Dvorak back up here. Get that +3 in the first line. Kuhnhackl, not playing bad. And how Larsson, you've had your struggles. Hayden, well, we're going to take you out, but we're going to put Johan Larsson in this spot. Actually, no, that's going to mess things up. So we're going to actually take Kuhnhackl out and then put him back in. That's what we shall do. Okay. In goes Kuhnhackl. And hell yeah. Alright, we'll put Dryden Hunt down here. Because Dryden Hunt, you are, okay, you got an assist at least. But we would like a goal. Score a couple goals, we would like that. We lose 5-4 to Winnipeg. So, hey guys, I thought our problem was supposed to be offense, not everything else. Hey, defense and goaltending, you guys want to, I don't know, show up? That would be cool. Okay. Larson is the better center, so he will take the center spot. Actually, I think Pitlick was on that third line. As the Dallas Stars have also fired their head coach, Gilbert Gounod. Probably Gounod, I don't know. It's French. Capobianco is going to get injured. He's going to be out till late November. That is absolutely terrible. Not Capobianco. Oh, putting Cameron Deneen. He shall go in. And yeah, we'll just leave him here. We will leave him here. Phil Kessel wants to talk about his ice time. Dude, you're playing top 6, and you got injured. Don't start with me. That's what I thought, Phil. Love you. Stay cute. Here's a hot dog. Okay, we get killed by the Coyotes. Dvorak's also got a problem. Dude, you got injured. Come on. Oh, that's what I thought. This is one thing I don't like. I really do like the new morale system, but the one thing I don't like it is that the players don't recognize that they got injured like 1 minute into a game, so it completely ruins their, no, we're not making that trade. It completely ruins their ice time per game, as we lost 9-2 to the Lightning. Oh my god! What happened? What is going on in net right now? Because apparently not good things. Oh my god, we might need an exorcism before the end of the season. What? Darcy! Oh! Oh! Alright, so cool. Goaltending is playing nothing like their overall state U. I love this game, but I swear there's a hidden feature with goalies where it's just like, yeah, some goalies suck and other goalies are just elite. No, we will not elaborate on that. Strange. Very strange. As we're going to start November by a nice win against the Coyotes. And it's supposed to be a good year for rookies. Yeah, like it would matter to me because I don't got a first. We beat the Flyers 7-6 in a shootout. Alright, we bail out goaltending at the very least. Darcy Kemper is going to go out with a hip injury. Hopefully he was just playing injured. I'm going to call up Prostevetov because I do have a little bit of fear Hill won't make it through waivers. So, yeah. And net, we'll throw in Prostevetov and we'll just hope Ronta pulls it together. God, Ronta. God, you might get traded even if we're good. You're playing terrible, Ronta. Johan Larsson. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking out Dryden Hunt. I like you, Dryden Hunt, but dude, you are playing awful. I cannot justify you in the lineup, so we're going to throw in Kuhnhackl. Just to hopefully mix things up. As Tucson, we're going to have... Oh, wait. Nope, in net. Called for goalie. David Tendek will now go in. Have fun, David. The Vancouver Giant. Oh my god, we lost 8-1 to the Penguins. Not until Demers got injured. Alright, so I wasn't expecting to be great, but like, not for these reasons. You know, I was kind of expecting, alright, we're probably going to have a good offense. Or no, we're probably going to have a good defense, good goaltending, but our offense is going to be dragging us down. Oh, no, it's both. It is both. Oh, God, we're getting shelled. We are getting absolutely shelled, and oh, Ronta. Did Prospetov? No. Yeah, you couldn't have. No way in hell. Yeah, no way in hell. You played 4 games already. You only played 3 on the roster. Alright, who's all healthy and good to go. Darcy Kemper is all good to go, so Rozvetov, we're probably better than the current backup. I hate to admit it. I have no idea what's going on with goaltending right now. I wish I could explain it, but I can't. Oh my. It's getting spicy. Alright, Aiden Hill's playing really good. That's good to see. Because, yeah, he's definitely going to jump up to the roster next season. That is the hope. If he doesn't, that's not epic. Alrighty, we're calming things down with some games right now. But Christian Dvorak's going to get injured again because why would he not? Okay, Barrett Hayden's playing amazing. Okay, Hayden. You know what? Put Dryden Hunt on Hayden. Yeah, Hayden, you'll just go in Dvorak's spot. You're earning it. How much is on that power play? 2 power play goals. Yeah, you're scoring those 5-on-5. Unless you got a shorthanded. Do you got a shorty? Please tell me you got a shorty. No, you don't. That sucks to see. Bill's not playing great, but Connor Garland has decided defenses for well, that first line has decided defenses for suckers. I can't do that. I would like to kind of mix up these lines a little bit because things aren't amazing right now. But I guess I'll have to do that once Dvorak's back. I don't know how that line is a +3 yet they're playing like they're a -3. Strange. We're gonna have an injury in I completely forgot we're throwing Janik. This dude needs to play, but we're just gonna leave him there. They'll throw Layden Peterson getting the spot as Demers is back and healthy. Nice to see. Nice to see. Jeez. This is a disaster. Oh, this is a disaster on defense and goaltending, apparently. Like, we don't have a goalie even above an 890. This is mediocre and 80 standards. And if mediocre and 80 standards, that is like enough to get a goaltender thrown into the lake. Okay, I don't know why I said that. Phil, you aren't playing great. Yeah, is there anything I can do for that? You know, if you want extra ice time, I'll give it to you. Can't really do line mates, but yeah. You know what? We'll try to give you more minutes, Phil. Alrighty. I'll give you some more minutes on that first line. We need to shake things up anyway. Because that's... Dvorak, I love you. You're injured right now. I don't think I can do anything for you. And he's going to get angry at me for it. I just told him he's injured and I can't do anything for him. And he just said, "Oh, really? On God?" And then hung up the phone. What a twat. OEL is a point per game, which is absolutely incredible for how this team is playing right now, let me just say. Alright, I'm going to throw Kessel and Krause up there. You know, let's just throw that second line on the first line, the first line here with Hayden. Sure. Yeah, OEL's playing great, and just, it's too bad no one else is. Oh, too bad no one else is. Alrighty. Let's try to send through the end of November and try to get to January 1st to call her an episode. So we're in Minnesota. How do we fare? As we are above 500. Well, not anymore. Right as I noticed that. The hockey gods were not happy with my observation. Alright, Spacek is back. We'll throw him back in the lineup. Back up to the first line. Is there anyone else? Capobianco, but you're not fully healed yet. So I'll leave you on the bench. And there you are. Okay, that was fast. Let me throw you back in on defense for Camden Eaton. How'd you play? You played really well. Too bad I have to take you out because we have a stacked defense down here. How's Soderstrom doing? Not as well, but oh well. Brian Rust. That interests me, but I really don't want to be giving up assets right now for a team that's 10-11-3. Ah, jeez. Alrighty, we're going to sim to January 1st. And we're going to see how we do in the month of December. This is the month to turn things around. Phil is happy I kept his promise. I love you, Phil. Anything for you. We'll get your own little hot dog stand in the arena somewhere. Dvorak is all nice and healthy. Yeah, I threw Barrett Hayden in his spot. He's up to a third line checking forward now. He is growing fast. He is a growing boy. We're going to throw Dvorak on that first. We're not going to throw Dvorak on that first line. Garland. I don't want to throw Garland. Alright, we're going to throw Keller up there. Keller, Schmaltz, and Krause. Dvorak will play with Garland and Kessel. Dryden Hunt, you are going to get scratched because, by God, I have no idea what's gone into you. Not good things, apparently. Not good things at the very least. Alright, defense. I have really no idea what to change because you are all playing terribly on defense. Darcy Kemper finally got above an 890. Oh my God, congratulations. Would you like a sticker? I was not expecting for this team to play like this. Like, I wasn't expecting them to be great. I wasn't expecting them, like, to, you know, I wasn't even expecting us to make playoffs. But, like, the fact that our goaltending has just completely collapsed, and it's the offense that is pretty much carrying the team right now, is the strange part. That is the part where I go, huh? Alright, we're going to beat the Sharks. So that's nice. Oh, this is... Oh, Darcy Kemper, you being fully healed doesn't really benefit the team. Oh, cool. Ronta's better. This is still, like, below league average right now. Spacek's back. I think it's Spacek. How does Janik play? 2 goals and an assist. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, Spacek, in you go. Back up to your first line. Play with Bo Bennett. Love you, Bo. Alright, we'll lose to the Sabres in a shootout, but we're going to bounce back with a win against the Rangers and a win against the Hurricanes, as we are 14-4, which is funny. Spacek's going to get injured again because this guy can't stay healthy, apparently. Well, in goes Yannick. He's playing good anyway, so I'm not really going to complain. Not going to play at all. So we're going to beat the Islanders and the Canadiens. We're going to go up against the Colorado Avalanche. Are you going to beat us 7-2? Please actually do that. Would be funny. 3-1. Okay. All right. So the Coyotes are starting to piece things together. Maybe goaltending has finally realized its potential. Probably not. They're probably still playing bad, but Phil Kessel's probably just railed a line right off of Oliver Ekman-Larsson's butt cheeks, and he's the thrill right now. Put Maselli out here. Spacek, fully healthy. Are you going to get injured one more time before the end of the episode? Because that would be cute. Wouldn't that just be cute? Oh, okay. There you go. Spacek. Alright, back-to-back games. We're going to lose to the Ducks. Can we beat the Golden Knights? No. As Bo Bennett's going to get himself a quick injury. The tactical injury, to say the very least. Who do we want? Oh, Sarjanik in here. He's just the answer for everything. We'll give... Well, yeah, we'll just leave Janik. And, yeah, we got to split him on special teams now. But, Teams having their struggles. I expected that. But that winning streak gives me a little bit of hope, which is a scary, scary thing. Hope is not good for this franchise. Hope is not a good thing. And I won't lie. It would be really funny if we were to barely miss the playoffs and then win the lottery when we don't even have our first round draft pick. That would be really funny. So, yeah. Alrighty, we are going to finish up the month of December with an 18-17-4 record. Above 500, below real 500. We're only 2 points back of a playoff spot. Okay. So we're not out of it. If we can just piece things together. If goaltending can just realize half of its potential, then who knows? We could make a run. Darcy Kemper is just barely below 900, and Ani Ranta probably going to find himself on the trade block as soon as next episode. All right, let's look at the mid-season stats before we call her a day. Leading the team in points, we have the captain, OEL, with a point per game, 39 points in 39 games, 13 of them goals. Clayton Keller is next up, playing amazing, hopefully realizing his potential. Nick Schmaltz also playing great. Garland, playing not bad, but we wish more goals out of him. Hayden is having himself an excellent rookie season. Yeah, actually, no, this wouldn't be. Is this your rookie season? I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, as you can see though, in this column here, plus minus, ain't looking too hot. Not at all, except for Kuhnhackl apparently. Oh my god, that was a good signing. That was a good signing. Dryden Hunt? No, it was not. Dryden Hunt was not. And as we saw with goaltending, it is a misadventure. Wait. How does Ranta have more wins? And yet he has an 882. Apparently the team plays better in front of Ranta. Explain to me how that works, because I can't. Leading the league in points is Nikita Kucherov with 58 points, 32 of them goals in 40 games. This guy's a psychopath. Let me assume, yeah, he is far and away the leader for the Rocket Richard right now. But we cannot count out Mr. Oven Chicken himself. He can make a run. Assist king at the moment is Braden Point and John Carlson. Those two are tied for the way. Let me guess. Carlson's leading for the Norris. Plus minus, that's going to go to Kucherov. Kucherov is having himself an amazing season. Defensemen Carlson, Yossi, and OEL looks like they are in the race for the potential Norris. But the one thing that's probably going to hold OEL back is that plus minus. The same thing with Quentin Hughes maybe. So unless these two pull together, who knows? Goaltending right now, who is playing out of their mind? That would probably be John Gibson and Tuukka Rask. They're playing pretty good. We'll bring it us to 15 games, or 20 games. Yeah, Tuukka's playing good. Mrazek's having himself a season. So is Merzlikins. Gibson. Hellebuck's playing good. So is Crawford. Let me guess. We flip it the other way. Haha. Jones, Holtby, Hart, Price. Wow, there's Darcy Kemper, but definitely not the worst on here. Malcolm Subban is better than Carey Price. The jokes write themselves. Rookie skaters. Ah, yes, Oli Ulevi leading the way. No, Alexis Lafreniere leading the way with the Calder. But Barrett Haynes got something to say about it. And yeah, these two are they're the horse race for the Calder right now because apparently no one else cares about it. Yeah. Luke Johnson. Who are you? You nerd. Goalies. Oh, wait, 20 games. Up. Okay, there we go. 5 games, minimum. Jakob Skarek. 929 save percentage. Okay, he's making an argument for the Calder too, apparently. Strange role. But I would like to thank you all for watching this video. I don't typically like to say this at the end. I can find it kind of annoying when I'm watching other YouTube videos myself. But if you enjoyed this episode, please share it. I would really appreciate it. It's a series I feel like I'm going to have a lot of fun with. So share this around. And yeah, maybe like, maybe subscribe, or don't. I don't tell you what to do, except sharing it. That's all I really care about. Yeah. Thank you for watching. But above all else, stay cute out there, my comrades.